And now for Youth View, again, my name is Lovely.
And my name is Sam.
And for those who have never watched this show, Youth View is a show for teens by teens. This show breaks down relevant information so that our fellow teens and their families could understand what goes on in our community. Now, today, we're going to start off the show with our Keeping It Real segment, and our topic today is homelessness. This topic is something that we all have seen, but believe it or not, it does affect us in a big way because it happens in our community. Today, we have 3 people who have gotten very familiar with this subject. Sam?
We have with us Kiara Andrews and Melissa Mercedes and the YMCA's very own Reverend Winston. Please, would you guys please introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit, please?
Hi, I'm Kiara. I'm currently staying at the YMCA. There's nothing else to say, really.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Winston, and I work at the YMCA with the clients that we have there and throughout the community, and it's kind of exciting to be here.
That's good. Welcome.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I can do this.
Well, welcome to the show. Thank you. This topic is something that not a lot of people speak about, and you guys are very brave to come out here and, share your stories with us. So thank you for being here.
Thank you very much. Could you describe to us, please, how you ended up being homeless and what events led to your situation, please?
Well, my parents are on drugs. So after I got old enough to know that that wasn't the right thing to do, I just started being on my own or whatever. And one day I just happened to go, I guess, to welfare, and they appointed me to the YMCA.
Well, I was one of those parents that was on drugs many years ago, and I ended up being homeless because I had worn out every welcome door that was open to me. And because the effects of a drug addiction and homelessness go hand in hand in some areas. Also feeling lonely and that nobody understood what I was going through. Plus pride, that played a big part in it too.
And Melissa, what's your opinion?
I'm in the shelter right now. I'm not there because I'm homeless, but I can relate to, the people that I'm in there with. That it's scary. It could be scary to some people. And you see a lot of things going on, but
It's very scary.
yeah, it's,
First going in.
yeah, it's scary.
So what would you say was your the turning point of your life when you said enough, like you don't want to take any more of this and you don't want to be in the predicament any longer?
Well, my parents, they were like, I always knew when they got high, so it's that, it kept reoccurring, so I'm just like, I'm not going to take this anymore, and I know it's not right, and I know I'm not supposed to be, treated like this because I'm a child, so I just left.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
Wow, that's very brave.
Okay. How did you survive being homeless? Describe to the audience and us in the studio, what did you do to get by during this time in your life?
Well, a lot of people in the YMCA helped me a lot because when I first came, I didn't have anything. I didn't have any clothes, anything to eat, but I get food stamps. I get a little bit of money, within the month, and that helps me, whatever. And me and Melissa, we help each other. If I need, she gives it to me, and if she needs, I give it to her.
Reverend Winston, can you tell us, when you see the faces that come into the Y, can you tell me what your reaction to that is?
It's sad at first until I get to speak to them, because in speaking with someone coming in, I get to share hope with them, because that's what we have. We have a sense of hope at the YMCA. And in Elizabeth itself, there's plenty of agencies that really reach out a helping hand. So it's not me by myself or my agency alone, but there's a cooperation amongst those that can give the services to them, that work together to help make sure that this transitional period in their life is as pleasant as possible.
Which is where I come in. I'm in a transitional program. I use the YMCA as somewhere to stay, but I go to a different program from there every morning.
Okay, you, Melissa, yourself, I know you say you're not typically the like you're not homeless,
but I'm in
you're in the program.
the shelter.
Like when you see the faces like that walk in and walk out, and you know they don't have like nowhere else to go, but you know like when your program is over, you actually have somewhere else to go. Like, do you consider yourself a bit more in a I should say lucky than they are?
Well, lucky, yeah. I feel bad. I see all the people coming in with different situations.
So, Reverend Winston, I know a lot, when people think about homelessness, they think you have no place to live or you're just out in the street, but could you please explain to us, because, I mean, personally to me, being homeless is not just being out in the street. You know, you can have a home, but just, you know, you don't have the foundation and the stability of the family is not there. So can you please just elaborate on that?
Okay. In other words, what I think you're asking me is to break the stereotype of what we think homelessness is. You see, a homeless person could be someone who's living in your home, like a cousin sleeping on the couch, right? Or some family member that was displaced and that they're there in your home, they're not on the lease. That's a homeless person. There's also people that get homeless by many different situations, not just through things of their own, like Hurricane Katrina can make you homeless, right? Homelessness also can be that you live in a house, but you feel like it's not your home. And you can be homeless there too, because that place is not the place where you feel secure, where you feel that you're that you can identify with the people there, or that you're helped or loved. So there's many different aspects of homelessness, more so than the the bums sleeping out on the street, but get begging for money from you, which is like the general identification that most people have with a quote unquote homeless person.
Kiara, would you like to elaborate on that too?
I mean, like, being homeless it's more to what people sometimes people just look at a homeless person and automatically think of themselves as above them. But a homeless person is just like you. They just don't have the capabilities that you have, or the clothes that you have, or the food that you have to eat. They're just any other person.
Okay. Now, you said that your parents were like drug abusers, right? Now, do you think that they felt any way because their actions are actually what led you to become homeless?
I don't know, because my parents are still in denial. I brought it to their attention, but like I said, they're in denial. So I'm old enough to do my own thing, so I just left.
Okay, now of course being homeless affected you guys. You know, well, in Melissa, yours is in a different case, but you know, of course, being homeless affected you. But did it affect your family? And well,
it was terrible. It was really terrible. My for one, they didn't know where I was, and since I couldn't come to the house, they were worried about where I would eat. You know, it affected my children because I wasn't spending time with them, things like that. And I see homelessness as not a person. You know, they say, well, homeless, and you look for people to be with it. But homeless is a circumstance. It's a situation that people go through. You know, there's chronic homelessness where people are constantly coming into this situation, and it affects everybody around you. Family members, friends, loved ones, teachers, if you're a young student, are affected by it because people care about others.